doing this business for like over
I'm about to go and do the call.
It's really cool. You know, we hear Diane's success reel and the story here that, you know, top affiliate here. She's earned like $1.5 million in commissions.
Probably shouldn't have hit the button yet.
She's just crushing it. Right now, she's version with some of our clients who are ready to master email marketing, and she's free, right? But 21 years ago, it wasn't like that. She was just a gal who wanted to be at home with the kids. Had 2 young daughters at home. Money was tight.
Had lipstick issues today. Big lipstick.
She got introduced
and hair
to network marketing. She saw an opportunity, and she went. It wasn't pretty in the beginning.
I'm about to do the call.
But I know who was actually in profit.
Brian's kind of going and blowing today.
I don't know
which is good. He's jacked up.
Space. And that's not to throw out fear to anyone who's year one. It doesn't need to be like that. I'm just saying, most of us, we come into this space without any business acumen, no idea what the hell we're doing, especially on the internet, right? And back in 21 years ago, Diane didn't even have the internet. She was going out to
say hi in the chat. Tell me who's here.
And in the parking lots trying to do like what my mentor would call hand-to-hand combat, selling product literally.
Let me know if you're around.
Lots, right?
Oh, hi, Iwana.
She did it, and she got customers.
I'm just waiting for Brian to finish up so I can start.
And she continued to do the work. And now 21 years later, she's free, multiple revenue streams.
Hello, Mr. Williams.
It's good. But just remember, man, this gal and everyone you see that you may be
I don't know if you can hear him. He's saying nice things about me.
They have a backstory, man. They were just like you. And Diane just never quit. She just kept going. And as we get started here, Diane, I know you're excited about this 8-week boot camp. Obviously, before we your words, what's happening right now with the contest, boot camp, and of course, you know what's going to unfold in October.
Absolutely. Good morning, Brian. You're cranked up this morning. You're cranked up. I always broadcast when I do the call. I always broadcast it on my wall, which maybe I'm not supposed to. Maybe you guys will send me a cease and desist. But I like to broadcast when I'm talking. I like to double dip. You know what I mean? I'm a leverage kind of girl. So I pressed the start button, but you were still going. So I was just kind of like explaining to everybody, Brian's introducing me, and I can tell by your energy that you are super cranked up, and as you should be. I'm super cranked up because, guys, from the outside, and Brian, maybe we'll just, talk about this for a little bit for the call. I had something else, but guys, from the outside, when you look at this, it looks like there's a contest, you can win a prize, something is coming up in October. And if you're a new guy or you're a novice marketer, or you're just starting out, it feels exciting, but perhaps you don't recognize the science of the sequence that is behind this setup. And it was set up for you. It was set up for you to win. So let me break it down. And yeah, Brian, I'm just going to roll from here because I just am, because you just gave me, I had a topic, but you just gave me something that's so much more important for folks to understand. And I want to say good morning to everybody, whether you are a longtime MLSP member like me, My Lead System Pro, or whether you're a new person that happened to get invited, or whether you're watching me out on the net, or wherever you are. I want to say thank you. And I want to kind of give you a little backstory so that I can jump ahead to what's going on now. Back in the day, in 99, and Brian said, somebody who just never gave up and kept going. In 99, I joined a very well-known network marketing company. And this was pre-internet. I know some of you guys were on dial-up, or that, routers and stuff. But the average person didn't have, there was no smartphone. There was no internet. There was traditional belly to belly. So I was brought up on traditional. And in the traditional I hate to say old school, but in the traditional methods, we went out every day and we talked to people and we hung up flyers and we called leads or whatever our marketing methods were at the moment. And then what would happen is every quarter, the company, I'm like a sociologist. I'm not a scientist. I'm a sociologist. I study the behavior of the mammals of the in their natural habitat. I used to sit and watch every quarter. There would be a big event, and every quarter the company would launch something new. Now, it just seemed like it was really fun because when I was starting, it was like, hey, I'm going to go to the party. I'm going to go to the event. I'm going to go to the party. We're going to dance. We're going to eat hors d'oeuvres, and it's going to be super fun. And we're going to hang out in our hotel room and chat all night and yada, 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 and dream together. And so I loved events. But as I became a real marketer and I started to understand marketing, I started to peek behind the curtain and understand the marketing science of why the sequence was the way it was, why it was every quarter, why there was a product launch, what happened to sales volumes after an exciting and fun event. Because the average person, and most of you guys are network marketers, so you've been to convention, you've been to the events. What happens? One, they give you something new to talk about. And two, they get you very excited, okay? And as they should, because it's exciting when something new comes out. So that science has worked since the beginning of Amway, guys. It has worked over and over and over. There's quarterly events, there's annual events, there's product launches, and it's a sequence. And if you're in the game long enough, you see that the sequence happens over and over and over. There's a reason why. There's also sequences in the sales cycles in the marketplace and the buying behaviors and habits, which is, I could do a whole course on sales sequences and buying habits. And we don't have time for that today. And by the way, sorry for the coughing. A bunch of you guys know I was in the hospital a couple weeks ago with COVID, and I'm back out. And so I said she's back today because I am back with a vengeance, with a little cough, and I get tired easily. But I'm back. Sales sequences, sales behavior, the way people buy. Okay, so that's the background of what I want to talk to you about why this September and October and November could be a major turning point in your business if you let it be and if you understand the sequence. Now, I'm not going to give you all the secrets because you can't get all the secrets unless you hang out with, you got to move up the ranks and get into our leadership advisory council and stuff to get all the secrets, right? So I'm not going to give you all the secrets, can't. And this is only like a 15, 20-minute call. But guys, we created something fun and exciting for you in September. We kicked it off last night. If you didn't get to see it and hear the details, perhaps get back to the person that invited you. There's a lot of members right here that don't even know what's going on. I'm reaching out to my own members. They're like, what are you talking about? They don't even, because they're kind of not plugged in. We created something super fun and super exciting for everybody. Whether you're the one that wants to learn, we have an 8-week affiliate marketing training, wonderful boot camp coming up. And with documented, write it down, documentation, the old line, documentation beats conversation. Okay. I think Robert Hollis made that up, but I'm not sure. So I hate to use terms and not quote, but I don't know where the quote came from. We have 8 documented 6-figure and up earners, including me. I've earned over almost 7.5 figures here. And I should break that number pretty darn soon. So 7.5 figures. We got people from 6 figures, multi 6 figures. We got people at $500,000. We got me up there. Okay. So we have a fun, exciting training boot camp for everybody to play in about affiliate marketing, which is a topic a lot of people want to learn about. And guys, the reason why affiliate marketing, particularly MLSP, is so powerful, you got to get this. Brian talked about it pre-call, but you got to get this. When you're in network marketing, you can get some traction, right? And now I'm so happy to see a lot of companies are moving back to retail and what everybody's calling social retail. I'm so happy because for like 2 decades, everybody would join an MLM and there was no way to make money until your downline showed up and you had a significant number of people. So people would go for months on end with no cash flow. Cash flow is the lifeblood of your business. You need to make money while you're waiting for your downline to show up. Let me say that again, and you probably should write it down. I need to make money while I'm waiting for my downline to show up. Now, when I say that, it doesn't mean you're not going to, proactively go out there and recruit, but it takes time for the people that you recruit to recruit people and get some depth, because let's face it, can you stay alive till you get to your 7th level? Because the 7th level is where everything happens. Some of you guys go, my plan doesn't have 7 level, whatever. There's a break point. Go look up Occam's razor. There's a break point where it goes from you working hard to put people in and kind of just trying to fight attrition. There's a break point where it starts to go exponential and you can't stop it if you want to. You can't stop it if you want to, but it takes time and knowledge and energy to get to that place. And if you don't have cash flow while you're waiting to get to that place, you're going to die. And or you go out and you try to recruit Johnny or Sally. Okay, we got to be equal opportunity. You go out to try to recruit someone. They know you haven't made any money in 30, 60, 90 days, 6 months, a year. They can feel it on you. So that's why you need to get involved with attraction marketing, because if you have an attraction marketing side deal that you're doing around your MLM, it allows you to make money while you're waiting for the rest of it to kick in. And if somebody can feel that you made $500 or $1,000 this week, they know you got it going on, and you start to have documentation. When you have documentation and you know you made money this week, you have posture. And when you have posture, people gravitate towards you. You become highly attractive and people want to work with you. So that was really fast, and you should get the recording of this sucker. It's available on our podcast, or I put it right out on my Facebook wall. You should get the recording of what I just said, because what I just said is what took me 20 years to learn I just said it in 4 minutes. So we have an attraction marketing boot camp, which is super fun because people want to know how to make cash flow. So some people will become the students. They're excited, documented leaders. And I know Brian's got tricks up his sleeves and surprises and bonuses, and because that's what he does. He's like Felix the cat. He's got a bag of tricks, right? And he's going to make everybody super excited because it's exciting, right? And he's gonna pull out all kinds of fun things over the next 3 weeks. So this is something that's very appealing to the marketplace. It's appealing to the marketplace. So we got people that are going to become students. They're going to be jacked up. They're going to be excited. They get free membership for 30 days. When they buy the boot camp, it's $47. It's cheap, right? It's exciting. Well, it's not cheap. It's inexpensive. It's reasonable. It's accessible to the masses. It ain't cheap, okay? Be clear, because I'm part of it and I'll be teaching, and I ain't cheap, honey. Okay. So we have something new and exciting and shiny and beautiful that the marketplace will be excited about. Telltale thing that we do with an event. Okay. So we have that. Now, what happens to our affiliates? Those of you that are members that are affiliates that do like to promote what we have here, the affiliates get jacked because they get to go out and share something that the marketplace wants with the marketplace and make cash flow. They're making money. Somebody buys a $47 and they make whatever their percentage is. We have all different levels. We have everything from 30% to 67% here. And we'll tell you about that later. Plug in, find out how you can get up to 67%. So 67% is pretty exciting. And I made 67% on my sale, so I was pretty excited. But you start off, and you move up the ranks. So in any case, we have something new, exciting, and interesting for the marketplace. Everybody wants to learn how to make cash flow. Ain't nobody that doesn't want to learn how to make cash flow. We have beautiful graphics, swipe, copy, everything that somebody needs. The affiliates are happy because the affiliates get to market this and make cash flow. Okay, so now we have new members coming in because they're excited about this boot camp because they want to learn how to make money. We have affiliates that are making cash and that are excited, right? And all of this goes on, and it's super fun because we have the webinars, and it's exciting, and there's bonuses and announcements and guest speakers, and it's super fun and it's super exciting, just like the big events that they used to have when they do I remember our events, the owner of the company would like zip line in and all kinds of crazy stuff. I hope Brian zip lines into something. That'd be fun. So it gets very exciting. And then what do? They open up a contest or an incentive for a way to people to earn prizes and or get recognition and exciting. And that's what we have here. We have over $15,000 in cash and prizes. Ask someone for the link so you can see what they are. They're pretty gosh darn sexy, especially if you happen to place first. So there's what I call reindeer games. Okay, sorry, I'm old. That's from Rudolph. Reindeer games. There's fun. So the people that want to get on the playing field can play, but everybody can earn a commission and everybody can learn. So there's something for everybody. Maybe you're like, I can never win one of those prizes. Okay, but you can sell 2 or 3 and make some cash flow. Or maybe you're not an affiliate and not interested in being an affiliate, but you would like to learn about affiliate marketing. I'm talking fast. I got to slow down. It's new. It's interesting. It's different. You'd like to learn about it from people that have done it. You want to get into the boot camp, which, by the way, it's at ammentors.com. AM as in affiliate marketing mentors.com. So we have all of this going on in September. It's exciting. It's fun. There's new blood. There's new energy. Everybody's jacked up, double dipped, going and blowing. And then what do we have in October? And here's where the magic happens. And here's where people miss the boat in all their marketing. And if you were to hang around and just learn this sequence, you can go apply it to anywhere you want for the rest of your career. In October, we have a very special, we probably shouldn't tell you about it, but we're being really transparent. You know, usually a company doesn't tell you that this is the sequence. It took me years to figure it out. The reason why we tell you about the sequences it's happening is because we educate marketers. You're a marketer. Our job, what we do, our mission, we're creating tomorrow's leaders today. All the big names have come through here, guys. Well, not all, but a lot of them got their start here. Maybe you're the next one. And we tell you, and we're very transparent, because our job is to train you to be a marketer. Right? And then we're happy wherever you go, whatever you do, wherever your career takes you, we're going to celebrate you. We're thrilled for you wherever it goes. Some people like me choose to stay here. Part of it's because Brian and Jim are cute and I like them. Part of it's because of the money, because it's pretty gosh darn good. Most of it is because of the people and the community and the love that goes on here. So in October, we have something very special where, and I can't tell you the details of the offer, but let's put it this way. If you work in September and you bring in people on the boot camp and you bring in new members and you do a good job and maybe you win a prize, maybe you don't. In October, we have a beautiful offer that's so compelling and such a good value that last time it converted like crazy when we did it. And there's a really excellent chance that if you've done your job in September, during all the fun in the reindeer games, you're going to score in October, and you don't even have to do anything because the people are already in the environment and coming to the trainings. They hear about the offer. It makes so much sense to them. It's a slam dunk. And the next thing you know, the money's rolling into your inbox and you get those little commission notices and you're like, what the heck just happened? Because these are bigger commissions. You know, when we're selling a $47 product, those are little commissions. And what happens, and I will do this, I happen to be broadcasting on my wall on Facebook. So those of you that are on the phone or listen to the podcast and can't see me, but I always make this face because what happens, and I'm holding up my nose and making myself look like a piggy, what happens is most people turn their noses up at the small commissions because all they want is the big money, but they never get the big money. And believe me, I'm the queen. I make more per person here than anybody ever, like double what the next person does. They never get the big money because they turn up their nose at the small money. And then they go out and they try to market something bigger to a completely cold audience, screaming about whatever the benefit is, and the people don't respond. This is a master's class in affiliate marketing. You should listen to this podcast over and over and over again. And maybe we'll do a whole course on these sales cycles. But if you listen to this, you're going to understand the reason why people don't win is they hear about an offer, they get excited, they think, I'm going to make all this money, and they go out and start hitting people with what they want and a cold offer to cold people, and they flail and they fail. The people that are doing the smart thing are working a cycle over 90 days, 60 to 90 days. And they're setting up the whole situation so that they're making, I've used slam dunk already, but they can't help but make a touchdown. They have a little bit more patience. They have a little bit more understanding of the relationship that has to happen with prospects for them to buy something big ticket. Now, let me ask you a question. How many of you this week have had somebody message you, and it almost always says on their wall that they're big ticket affiliate? It almost always says in their description or somewhere, I'm a big ticket affiliate. And this person messages you, you either accept their friend request because you don't realize they're about to pitch you, or they just message you cold. It's this random person. They message you and they want to play 20 questions. Where are you from? What do you do? Da, 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 da. Because what they're trying to do is take you completely icicle cold. You don't know them from a hole in the ground. And they're trying to move you into a call where they're going to try to sell you something from $2,000 to $10,000, sometimes more. And they, generally speaking, run on a script, have no interest in who you are, don't really want to know where you're from or what you do, because if they did, they would have read your profile. And they're trying to move you and sell you. And everybody knows how repulsive that is, right? Everybody knows how repulsive that is. And it works because they do this all day. It's just, what do you do? I message random people all day, hoping I find some dope that'll get on a call and we close them. And then the person has buyer's remorse and the person is miserable and they try to charge back. And it becomes this whole like cycle of ugliness, right? When you do it the way I'm showing you and with what we've set up here at My Lead System Pro, the people enter. They get something valuable for $47, or we have even things you could give them for $1 that are super valuable. I mean, I have one challenge, Stacy did one, Erin did. We have these challenges that we give away for $1 that really in the past we would have charged at least $300 for. But we're just putting it out there, you know, like giving it to people because we're looking for the right people. So people enter. They get great value. They get into the environment. They start to see how awesome the people are. They see that we have live coaching every day and that the owners and founders are out right now twice a week, you know, and that can change, but they come out twice a week, and Brian comes out every morning to sit with us and help us and review with us and look at our marketing and give us his opinion after all these years and millions and millions and millions and millions in sales. The guy cares enough. You're always able to interact with him. And people get to hang out for a month and they get to come to the boot camp and they get to meet the leaders and they get to learn new skills and they feel good and they're happy. And I'm not going to lie. Some people go, I don't like this, and they leave, and that's okay because it's a sorting process. But by the time the cool offer comes out, they just look at it and go, well, this is like, and I can't tell you what it is, but it's such a good deal that everybody goes for it. And there's no convincing, cajoling, pushing people, trying to close them, all that junk, because we use a proper sales cycle, just like your MLM does. If you look at your MLMs, what happens when they have an event? Sales go up. If the product is good and valuable and the marketplace likes it, the marketplace keeps buying it. Then they come out with packages and bundles and offers, and it just keeps going down the road. Guys, and I'll close with this because I ended up going off on a tangent, but if you think about it, learning this process, participating here in September, October, November, and hey, come hang out for December too. Why not? Finish the year with us. If you don't like us, leave come January, go to the next thing. But if you sat and learned this process, the potential and the possibility for you this fall is off the hook. But here's what I want you to get. You can make a lot of cash flow, and you can now go out in the marketplace and have some posture, and you can talk to your prospects for your MLM and sound like you got it going on. But most importantly, if you learn this, you own it forever. Why have I done so well? Because I learned this a long time ago. I had a master teach me. Why have I done so well here at MLSP and made so much money? A lot more than anybody else. It's because I learned this a long time ago and I apply it over and over and over. Why do I not have to worry? And my call today was supposed to be about your marketing and your consistency. But why have I done so well and I don't have to sweat anymore? Because I've learned and internalized this. So when Brian told me what was coming up, I blocked my whole month to focus here because I know what will happen at the end of the year. And it's worth a month of focus to get what's coming down the pike. It's worth joining the boot camp to get the wisdom of 8 top earners. It's worth immersing yourself. I watch people every day. They sign up here or anywhere, and then they don't plug in and they don't pay attention. And then they wonder why something doesn't work for them. Can you take the next 3-4 months? You can take December off if you want. Can you take 90 days, 90 days and focus? And then take this skill wherever you want to go with it, to your coaching business, to your MLM, to your small business, your home business, I met some authors today. Whatever it is you do, if you come to understand this process, you will win forever. And we're the only place. I can't say that. I haven't been everywhere. Maybe there's somewhere else. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't seen them yet. But we're the only place that I know of, here, disclaimer, that's going to teach you this. I was lucky enough to find a master who was in a period where he wasn't promoting something. We became friends. I became his protege. He taught me all of this. I know other marketers that spent years and years and years trying to decode it. And we give it to you. As a member, as a participant, as a student, you can observe, you can ask questions. We're here for you. You tag us in the Facebook group, in our VIP members Facebook group, and you get an answer from any of the leaders. And I've never seen any place like that, because most everywhere, the people that are making the money are too busy to talk to you. And we're here every day. So, guys, what I'm doing now is I'm going to go over to the MLSP fan page. So if you're on Facebook, you can just type in My Lead System Pro and look for the page, not the groups, but the page. Or you can go to mlspfanpage.com. I'm going to go over on the MLSP platform. I'm going to do a little Q&A, chatting, communing with everybody. If you have questions about what I said, or you just want to, I got some water. I had coffee before. We can not break bread, but we can sip something together. We can hang out and be together. But that's what's going down, my friends. The win is in the setup. Right? Basketball players practice their layups over and over and over so that when they get in the game, it's automatic. You have to learn to create a marketing setup. I can always predict what my accountant thinks it's funny. I can always predict what my revenue will be based upon what the setup is. I can tell them this is going to be a slow month. This is going to be a huge month. This could be a, off the charts month, because it's based upon the setup. So you can watch this process and be a part of it and understand this is designed specifically and diligently, and it's magical. It's magical. And so the only question is, which part do you want to play in? Would you like to be a student in the boot camp? $47. 8 top credentialed leaders with, stats and documentation, plus our owners who have years and years and years and millions of sales. Plus, I hear there's going to be surprises. They don't even tell us. I just know there's surprises. So do you want to be a student in the boot camp? Get back to the person that invited you. They'll give you the link. 8 weeks of goodness. Do you want to be a student? And we'll give you 30 days free membership so you can kick around the backside, look at our new sites. By the way, sidebar, last night I tricked someone into building a website and they didn't know what they were doing. I just had them pull it up and I said, just fill in the blanks or type what I say. And then they hit the button to look. And they were so astounded by our new website builder. This person was literally almost on the verge of tears because they've struggled with tech so much. And in 5 minutes, they built a website. And I'm not exaggerating. So, you get to play with that. You get to play with all the stuff. Do you want to be an affiliate and do you want to be a student? Be in the boot camp. Everybody should be in the boot camp. Duh. Do you want to be a student and somebody that earns from the process? Wonderful. We'd love to have you there. Do you want to be on the playing field for the contest and maybe win, you know, some of these incredible prizes? Some of them are sexy, including like new iPhones and stuff. iPhone 12 Pro. I mean, that's an expensive phone. Everybody wants a new iPad, all kinds of cool stuff, mics, lighting. Or do you want to go the distance and stick with us and see it through the October excitement and that offer, and see just how this systematically, it's like a domino effect. It just works. So I'll leave it at that. You can decide where you want to play, how you want to play, if you want to play. I'm playing. Brian's playing. Brian's jacked up. I think there's a lot of other people that are playing. What do you want? If nothing else, this podcast is a master's degree in marketing. Listen to it over and over and over again. Guys, I'm heading over to mlspfanpage.com. Meet me over there. Let's chat. I'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful day. And of course, if you were needing information, just get back to the person that invited you. I'll talk to you later. Take care. All right, guys, I'm going to run. If any of you guys need that link, it looks like a lot of you guys that are watching are members, but if anybody needs information, the link, etc., the link that's on that's over here on the stream, that's just to a capture page. But if you want information about this particular offer, I should have put that up. Please let me know. This boot camp is off the hook. The affiliate contest, if you got any chops, I am working with my members, people who are in MLSP under me, who have purchased the boot camp or in a private group, and I'm working with them. Just started because they just announced last night. Just started talking strategy and stuff with them. So that's it. I'm going over to MLSP fan page. Love you. See you later. Bye.